After marathon talks here in Baku at the United Nations Climate Conference, countries made a $1 trillion deal on climate finance in the early hours of Sunday. The developing countries are set to receive $300 billion per year by 2035 to help them fight impacts of climate change and shift to a greener energy system.
As a result of the United Nations' largest climate summit, COP29 in Baku, Azerbaijan, countries agreed to a $300 billion annual climate finance target to support poorer nations. The deal replaces the previous $100 billion a year commitment made in 2009, which was met in 2022 and expires next year. This hard-fought agreement is part of a broader $1.3 trillion commitment by 2035, aiming to help developing countries adapt to climate impacts and accelerate their shift to renewable energy. The new funding is expected to come mainly from wealthier nations. Delegates also agreed on rules for a UN-backed global carbon market. The market will allow countries to trade carbon credits, unlocking investments in clean energy and reforestation projects.
All come forward. To enable action, we finally established the framework for high-integrity carbon markets with Article 6. We are now ready to start approving projects. This market will unlock trillions and save us billions. They will help channel resources to the developing world. And they will reduce the cost of implementing our climate plans.
On social media, the UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres welcomed the deal as a necessary step to keep global warming within the 1.5 degrees Celsius limit. He urged governments to honour this agreement in full and with urgency. The COP Executive Secretary had a similar message.
It has been a difficult journey, but we've delivered a deal. This new finance goal is an insurance policy for humanity, amid worsening climate impacts hitting every country. But like any insurance policy, it only works if premiums are paid in full and on time.
While some countries were cautious about the deal's impact, others saw it as a step forward.
A good outcome. I think it was the best outcome that we could possibly achieve. There's obviously a lot of work that still needs to be done, but I do think it's a step in the right direction.
British Energy Secretary Ed Miliband highlighted its importance for global energy transitions.
I'm very pleased that we've got this deal through. It's the right thing for Britain. It's the right thing for speeding up the clean energy transition, which is good for Britain and it will help protect us against climate change, and that's the right thing to do.
The message from many leaders was clear. The real challenge lies in turning these promises into action. They say countries must honour the deal in full and on time to maintain trust and momentum in the global fight against climate change.
I declare the 29th session of the COP, 19th session of the CMP and 6th session of the CMA closed.